Morning! We're going to install this glass bed on the Ender 3 here, and as you can see, it's a fairly thick dude. I bought the clips that are supposed to hold it on. I haven't even really done anything with them, but I know that my home position was pretty dang close when I had the little factory sheet there. And I know that this is, it's probably what, 6mm, 5mm. So what I'm gonna suggest here, now my bed's at a level and you'll see it because I just finished doing some more stuff and was tightening the cams over here and everything to tighten everything, and had been just compensating for the lack of all that working by tightening or loosening and tightening my bed leveling screws. But I can't really bring this side down much more because the back has that big spring in it that's pretty much done as far as that goes. So I can level off, I can get my adjustment, my height adjustment off of this plate. Now, knowing that, the easiest way to do this is actually just to take and loosen these screws here. Man, this is just not working. I'm grabbing the wrong end of the camera. Let's try this again. Okay. So there's two screws on your Z-stop here. Your limit switch, which is all this is, just a little limit switch. Just loosen these and raise it up the height difference between this and the factory piece. I'm going to make a little score mark, and obviously you need both hands to do this. I'll make a little mark on that joint, and then I'll measure up about 5 or 6mm and check it, and then I'll run something that I'll go ahead and clip this on, bring everything up to temperature, run something with PLA that has a pretty big bed on it, and then just level based off of, I'll print a raft and I'll level based off that and how everything works. So the trick here is, if you install a thicker print bed, to move your limit switch, and that's it. That's the easy part. So here's I've got the Z limit adjusted, and I'm watching for how it's printing. And that's how I set my bed. It actually works pretty slick. You can see back here, this is actually thicker than this is. So I've actually been, just kind of adjusted as it goes with this large bed. And I'll pull off whatever, because I don't expect it to work just gangbusters at that time. When I first start, so this is printing, a brim of something. And you'll be able to see and kind of hear when it touches. I meant to print a raft, but I guess I didn't. However, this is still pretty good. It's got a pretty large coverage area, and it's got a big coverage area there. So we're just kind of watching, seeing how she prints, because that is the telltale sign there. You can tell if it starts, if like nothing's coming out because it's like gouging into the bed, or you can tell if it's, as you watch the nozzle or the extruder, if it's just kind of like falling onto the bed. So that's what we're looking for. Nothing fancy here, we're just making sure that it prints good. And once we've once we've watched that and figured out that that's what we're going to get, like this little disc that it's printing right here, I think it's actually a little tower, but you can see it's printing pretty good. It's laying down all right. It's doesn't really seem to have any issues. Pretty smooth, which is kind of normal for this carbon fiber reinforced nylon, or excuse me, carbon fiber reinforced PLA. But pretty good stuff. You can see the. Alright, so we went through, make another circle. I can see in the circle, you can too if you really get in here. It's laying down at what seems to be about the same thickness all the way through it. So that's a plus. You can also see, if you look real close, on the bed here, where that's kind of pushed up, and that was, you know, it made 3-4 laps around it, something like that. The whole time I was adjusting because the whole print bed was actually just a touch too low. I went just a smidge high with the limit switch, and that put me in a position where I could raise the whole bed up, which was good because the very back spring on these, back in there, back left from where I'm sitting, is it's got that little coupler deal there that holds the wires onto the print bed, and it's a little plastic piece, and it takes up some space that you really don't have to give on these, and makes that one spring act a little funny. So when you get like the little sponge or silicone springs for it, they one of them will be shorter. It's for that one. Anyways, that's it. I just diagnose as I go, print something with a lot of coverage where it hits kind of all 4 corners areas, and that's when I'm leveling a bed or anything else. So, and that was our install. I just pulled this off, threw that on. It's only got 2 clips. These little, it came with 3 clips in the little kit I bought because I had to buy the clips separate. And put one in the front, one in the back, and glass being much flatter than the slightly warped, I think they all are, print bed. Even with insulation on the bottom, it still carries a little bit of a warp. And then this just follows that warp because it's, you know, pretty flexible. Just a much more even surface. And, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Sorry, for whatever reason today my hands seem to be in the way of the camera and everything I filmed. Anyways, have a great day. Please subscribe to this channel. I'd really appreciate that. And share it with those that need it. If you have any questions, I probably don't know, but I'll find out. Thanks. Have a good one.